a great test match. I think we were put under pressure, certainly on that first day, to be 4 down, reasonably early with not many on the board I think for Rutchin and Tom to then absorb quite a lot of pressure and then be able to put it back on them and form a really good partnership over 200, and then obviously Dean to come in as well on debut and to build another partnership with Tom was outstanding. And we sort of speak about that as a batting unit, as when we are under pressure, how we're able to absorb a little bit and then put it back on the opposition when we can, and I thought they did that well. And obviously with the ball both innings, I thought we hung in there really well, set the tone really well with the new ball in that first innings. A couple of periods of time where we weren't at our best, but we managed to find our rhythm and tempo, from a bowling point of view, and bowlers did a great job.
And Smith with 8 wickets over both innings, what a performance from him.
Yeah, as I said, he certainly set the tone with that new ball yesterday to run in a couple of wickets in his first over, but then to be a threat round off stump for long periods of time. We've seen him do that for a long time in domestic cricket, but for him to come and do that on the international stage is certainly be a confidence boost for him. And as I said, even in the second innings he bowled really well, and I think the way Blair Tickner in that second innings came and hit the wicket hard and managed to get a lot out of a surface that was getting tired. They did a great job, but at bowling unit as a whole, guys that haven't necessarily played a huge amount of Test cricket, for them to come in and, as I said, find that rhythm and tempo of how we bowl and set the tone when needed was really important.
And obviously you were expected to beat Ireland. How pleasing is it to do it in such convincing fashion with roughly 4 sessions left in the test?
Yeah, as I said, a really pleasing performance. I think we speak as a batting unit as sort of getting 400 plus in a first innings, and to get what we did, and to push towards the back end to give us a chance to bowl before lunch. But then, as I said, time in our legs, nothing can replicate time on the park and backing days up. It was a really good test match for us. Obviously, we'll take a little bit of confidence from that heading into what we've got coming up in a couple of weeks, but really pleased for the guys.
And for yourselves now, all thoughts England next week, Lords. What a place to go and play. I'm sure you can't wait.
Yeah, it's always a great, time on the calendar. When you get the opportunity to come over here and play cricket, here and then in England as well. First Test match at Lords is, as I said, it's a really exciting time for whether it's your first time there or whether it's your 5th time there. To have the opportunity to come and experience everything that's about cricket here in England is really special, and there's some guys that haven't been there, guys that haven't played Test cricket there, so it's going to be a really exciting week coming up.
And final question for me, will you get to see any of Ireland? Now the business is done, the cricket's done, will you get the tour, or will you get to see any of it?
So a lot of guys did the Black Cab tour the day after we got here, so nice to experience a little bit of history and understand Belfast, but I'm sure guys will be maybe looking forward to teeing the golf ball up tomorrow and getting around the golfing. So guys will have another day off tomorrow, which will be great heading into, as I said, what we've got coming up next week.
That's brilliant, thank you.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you very much. Cheers.